Good morning, all my lovely friends. Today we are going to outer space because why not? Reading today on the Boeing spaceship that developed problems during the visit to the space station, and then the two astronauts on board had to be left there, and now they have to be rescued by SpaceX's spaceship that's going to go up for a routine flight to the space station, but now they have to go with two less crew members so that they've got space to bring the others, the Boeing crew, back. So because being an astronaut was probably a childhood dream of many of them, we're just going to ask about the the inner child card of the two astronauts that are stranded. Oh, look at them. They're beautiful souls. See, beautiful souls. They had childhood dreams of being transformative, making the world a better place, filling the world with love. And so they really do enjoy adventure. Another card on the astronauts that got stuck there. Oh, yep, they are stuck. They're in a tangle. They stuck. They at the mercy of NASA, SpaceX, Boeing. Um, and what does Elon Musk? A card for Elon Musk. What does he think about this Boeing debacle? Says you are enough. So Elon to the rescue. He's got to feed all the pigeons. He's got to look after the ones that are stranded. All the people on this mission are basically relying on him and his technology. So that's interesting. Let's have another read on this. Is the Golden Future cards. We're going to read one card for Boeing and see how they're feeling about the situation. How they're feeling that their craft malfunctioned and couldn't bring their people back. How are they feeling? The top executives. This talks about music, bringing yourself into divine harmony. So the people at Boeing said that their aircraft or their spacecraft was safe enough to bring the astronauts home, despite the malfunctions. And here I'm just getting, they're in their own world, they're in their own bubble, and they're just really, they're not concerned, they're not paying close attention. They're more interested in the optics of it than the actual risks to their crew, which is interesting. Okay, so the stranded crew. Oh, what do they feel? How are they feeling? Hoo-hoo, dragons. Send dragons to heal the world. And so the two that got stranded, there's a very powerful energy, and I think this energy here is Elon Musk. Elon Musk has to save them. Elon Musk see, here's the bright shining light. He's got the technology that's more powerful. Oh, whenever I cough when I'm reading, that's a point to be emphasized. So they know that Elon Musk's technology is more powerful than Boeing's technology, and they are just so grateful that he is sending his spacecraft with two empty seats so that they can be rescued. What do the people on the space station feel about? Because this mission was supposed to be eight days, and now turned out to be something like 8 months. So they ended up staying at the space station for months instead of just a few days. What do the people on the space station feel about having to put these astronauts up for extra time? This is all about balance. It talks about law, and I'm getting here, the ancient law of the sea, which is if somebody's in danger or in peril, then you just look after them. You stop everything that you're doing, and you go and you make sure that people are safe. And it also says here, act with common sense and responsibility. So the people on the space station understand that sometimes things can go wrong in space flight, just like as it can go wrong on the sea, and everybody is there to lend a helping hand to everybody else. So they're more than happy to have those extra people on the space station with them, even though it makes it more cramped. But that's the way. That's the law of the sea, the law of the sky, the law of space. You look after each other, and the people who are already on the space station would hope that somebody else would lend a helping hand if they found themselves in similar difficulties. Um, I'm just going to pull one card on the craft that's coming to rescue these guys. It's been delayed, but only by a few days. So the spacecraft that's coming to rescue them, I'm pulling a card for that spacecraft and the crew on that spacecraft, says psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. So the spacecraft that is coming, it's very well engineered, it's very well designed, it's got incredible properties, incredible um, engineering. It is well put together, and this is what it's designed for. It's designed to carry people, it's designed to protect them, it's designed to keep them safe. Um, and you see that little bird there flying. It's nothing. There's no other bird in nature that can do what the hummingbird can do, and I'm getting that this SpaceX spacecraft that's coming is also unique. It's unique, but it's functional and it's beautiful, and it will do what needs to be done. And the crew aboard that spaceship are very happy to be bringing people home, even though they don't know them. Now I'm going to read on what about the two astronauts who've been training and planning to go on this mission, but they had to give up their seats for the two Boeing people that have to be brought back in their place. So the two that have missed out on going up to space in Elon's spacecraft, what is their feeling and their energy at the moment? Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. And so this is all about balance, yin and yang, and they understand that when you go to space, there's certain risks, and one of the risks is that you might not be able to go when you train. And the beauty of being an astronaut is a very exclusive club, is that there are always fresh opportunities, and I'm getting from this that they'll be on the next mission. They're not going to miss out. It's just that their opportunity is delayed, and they know that when the timing is right, they will get to go. And everything in life is about balance, and so that's very similar to this law and balance kind of card. So they're not annoyed or upset. Well, they're a bit disappointed, but they know that each season, to each thing there is a season, and their turn will come. Okay, so tell us more about the lady astronaut that is stranded on the space station. The lady astronaut, how is she feeling? The one who was on the Boeing craft. The lady astronaut. Journey. She knew it was a trip. She knew it was a journey. She's been to space before. She actually stayed on the space station for several months. And she knew that when she packed her bags, she wasn't exactly sure where the journey would take her. Being a seasoned astronaut, she knew that she might need to stay there longer. Well, that very rare, but she knew that things might come up that would be unpredictable. And so there's the pyramids, there's the ocean, there's a castle. So various different things might occur on her journey, and she was well prepared. She's a professional. She was well prepared. And she's feeling comfortable and confident where she is now. She'll be happy to be home, but it's been an exciting adventure. And now for the man astronaut that got stranded. How's he feeling right now? How's he feeling about having to stay at the space station longer? How's he feeling believing in magic? So again, he also realizes that I'm getting from that old Forrest Gump saying, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And so that's the same with space travel. There's always an adventure. There's always an uncertainty. You never know how it's going to go. And he's really enjoyed his additional stay on the space station. He's also been on the space station for a few months previously, and he was just very grateful that when the craft had its mechanical problems, they were already on the space station. And so he believes that it was really magical. It was a miracle almost that Elon Musk's craft was already scheduled to come in a few months' time from when they got stranded. So yeah, he's been enjoying it. He's been enjoying the people. It's been an extra adventure. Obviously, astronauts have to be adventurers. So he's been loving it, absolutely loving it. So let's ask about the crew on the space station. How have they felt about their additional guests, and how it might have made things cramped, or how they felt with their additional guests. And then we're going to read about bringing the people home. Oh, I stand for the light of truth. They're completely at peace. They're totally unfazed. They really, it's just another day in space. It's not a big drama for them. This is what they signed up for. They signed up to be astronauts and to support any other astronauts. So yeah, there's no drama at all. They just take it in their stride. They're very well trained. Okay, and now we're going to be reading about the journey home. So I'll first pick a card to do with the Boeing craft that malfunctioned. Show us something about the Boeing craft that malfunctioned, then we'll go on to the SpaceX craft. Please like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps me out. And leave a comment. Are you interested in space? Would you ever go to space? Would you go and live on Mars, be in a colony on Mars? I might read on that next. New beginnings. So I asked the cards about something about the Boeing spacecraft. So Boeing is making this foray into space exploration. But see, there's a little egg in this lady's hand, and the egg is cracked. Let's hope for it to. See, the egg is cracked. So the Boeing spacecraft did not do well. It malfunctioned, and it was a good call, according to this card, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. It was, according to this card, a good call that NASA said, no, those astronauts cannot come back on that craft, because Boeing said, oh yeah, we know it had a malfunction, but it'll be okay for them to come back on that. But NASA made the right call there. Further things might have gone wrong that might have endangered them. Okay, so tell us about Elon Musk's spacecraft. Anything we need to know about the spacecraft that's coming to rescue these two astronauts. Awareness. And so the spacecraft that's coming to fetch them has been well tried and tested. Elon Musk and SpaceX are very aware of the dangers of space travel. See how alert they are. The craft has been very well designed, and I'm getting from this is that it's going to bring them home safely. It's just walking down the pathway. The path is even protected there by the trees, if you see that. It's all going to go smoothly without a hitch. The Musk spacecraft is going to do exactly what it's designed to do, and it's going to bring them home safely. Tell us something about the trip home, because that was about the spacecraft. Tell us about the trip home. How's that going to go? Life's purpose. So the spacecraft is going to fulfill its purpose, and the astronauts are all going to come home healthy and safe. And see over here it says, manifest your dreams. Well, those astronauts that got stuck up there, they've been dreaming about coming home now. They've probably had enough. They've been up there for several months. It was going to be just an 8-day trip, and it's turned out to be much longer. I'm not sure that they will go into space again. They're not spring chickens. They were born in the 1960s. I read that somewhere. So it's been an absolute dream. It's been a they feel like they've done their dash. So they're going to come home safely, but they're unlikely to go back to space again. And I want to just read on, how does Elon Musk feel about using his spacecraft to rescue the Boeing astronauts? Trust. All is as it should be. He gets a little frustrated when people put other people's lives in danger, but that's okay. He does see himself as a bit of a person who rescues other people, who brings new technology to light. So he's just going with the flow. That's part of the process of space travel and being an astronaut and being a spaceship developer. And I'm going to give the final word to the Magic of the Unicorns deck. One final word about this situation. Please remember to like if you do and subscribe if you haven't. It really, really, really helps me out. So, one final card on this whole situation. Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. Well, they certainly opened the gates to the heavens. They went up into the heavens. They went up into space. This is opening the gates. This is exploring new frontiers, doing new things. And when you explore new frontiers, I was getting that Star Trek, going where no person has gone before. When you do that, there will be glitches, but that's all part of the process. It's all part of the excitement. It's all part of the adventure of exploring space. And so this is not a big drama. What's happened with this Boeing spaceship, but it does remind us that when we explore new frontiers, we do need to be very careful about the businesses that we trust to take us there. And it's good to see humanity coming together and the different astronauts from the different countries and the different organizations all being brought together and helping each other. And it's good that NASA still has got a hand on the wheel, so to speak, because it was NASA that made that decision not to let those astronauts board the dodgy spaceship for the flight back. So let me know what you think. Would you ever go into outer space? Um, I kind of like it as a concept, just um, like a thought exercise, but I don't know if I ever would. Would be a bit scary, I think. Anyway, sending you love and blessings from Rainbow Pyramid. See you next time.